Before we close the session, the management has given us 10 minutes.
Brother Zaki, you are telling that in the Bible somewhere it is written that when Jesus came back, the disciples were terrified and they were afraid. Why are they afraid when he is not dead?
There was a question that when Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, goes to the upper room that the disciples had gathered there, why were they afraid when he was not dead? That is the question which I had asked during the talk. Why were they afraid? And the answer is given, because they thought he was the Spirit. They thought he was the Spirit.
But he is not dead, you said.
That's what I'm telling you. So they did not know that.
But he is dead. Okay, come tomorrow, if you die and you come over here, everybody will get scared and run away from here.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I agree with you.
Suppose if I read in the newspaper that this person fell from the 10th floor, and you think he's dead. But tomorrow if he comes, I'm going to get scared. But then he tells me, when I fell down, there was a lorry of hay going, I didn't die. So it's from hearsay I had heard, he had fallen and he died. But when he comes, I being a doctor, examine him, I check his hand, he's alive. So initially I'll be afraid. But when I check up with him, I'm not afraid. Similarly here, initially.
But the disciple is dead.
Let me complete the answer, then you can speak, no problem, brother. I'll give you time, you can come again, you can come to IRF. Let me complete the answer. They thought, the Bible says, Gospel of Luke, chapter 24, verse 37, they were affrighted and terrified and supposed him to be a spirit. Supposed. Who says that? Not Dr. Zakir Naik. Who says that? Luke. They thought him to be a spirit. But then he says, handle me and see. For a spirit has no flesh and bones. Then they were overjoyed. First they were afraid because they thought he was a spirit. When he proved to them he was not a spirit, they were overjoyed. Who says that? Gospel of Luke.
The Gospel says that Jesus was dead. And he was buried. And then he comes. You said that, brother. You said that. I don't know.
Who says that? Gospel of Luke.
The Gospel says that Jesus was dead. And he was buried. And then he comes. You said that, brother. You said that. I don't know.
Who says that? Gospel of Luke.
The Gospel says that Jesus was dead. And he was buried. And then he comes. You said that, brother. You said that. I don't know.
Brother, you have asked your question. He has given his answer. Excuse me. Brother, you have asked your question. The speaker has given his response. I think God has given most of the people here a good heart, a good mind, and they can decide for themselves. We are not going to comment on it. What the decision of the audience is, let them decide for themselves. That is the basic premise we had of this friendly discussion, so that we come to a better understanding of each other's viewpoints and not fight over it. Just understand each other's viewpoint in its proper perspective. We have two experts who know their job. Let them give the answers. If you know it better, tomorrow you hire a big hall and maybe invite someone else and people will come and hear you. They are happy hearing you now. Yes, brother. You can carry on with the answer.
So all the statements were from hearsay. They thought him to be a spirit because they had heard that he had died. Heard from hearsay. They weren't eyewitnesses. Who says that? Gospel of Mark, chapter 14, verse 50. All of them fled. At the most critical juncture of the life of JFK, peace be upon him, they all forsook and left him. Who says that? The Gospel says that. They fled. It was from hearsay. And he proved to them by showing his hand that he was not a spirit.